If you are craving for akara and you are looking for a way to do akara easily from the comfort of your home, this video is for you. By the time you finish watching this video to the end, I promise you, you can easily and comfortable do your akara at home. So, akara is a Nigerian street food made from beans, mainly in the morning, especially Saturdays. So, if you're outside Nigeria and you're craving for akara, my dear, watch this video to the end. As I said before, I promise you, you can easily do your akara from home. So guys, join me as we prepare this akara together. First of all, the first thing you have to do is to soak your beans in the water for some minutes. If you are using black eye beans, especially those of us outside Nigeria, you can soak it more than 5 minutes because those ones are hard to peel. Then after that, transfer it to your blender or your food processor. Use the pause button. Yes, I mean the pause button to peel off the back of the beans. The pause button of your blender or your food processor will help you to easily peel off the back of the beans. Just press, leave it, press, leave it, as you see me doing in this video. Do it for sometimes. It depends on how soft or how you soak your beans or the kind of beans you're using. Then after you successfully peel the back of the beans, you transfer it into the bowl or basin used to wash the beans. I'll advise you to add a lot of water when trying to peel the back of the beans, yes. Then after that, you proceed to wash the beans. Then pour in water, enough water for the first time. It will help the back of the beans you peel to easily sieve out when trying to sieve it. Then you wash the beans like 3 or 4 times, 5, it depends on how the pause button will able to peel off the beans. By that time, you have successfully peeled off the back of the beans. This is the easiest way you can peel off the back of your beans because some people get tired of taking their time to wash beans. That is one of the reasons some people like to eat akara or beans. They'll find it difficult because of washing of beans. So if you're among those people, so this method is for you. Just soak your beans in the water for some minutes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes thereabout. Then use the pause button of your blender or food processor to peel the back of the beans easily. Then transfer to wash. It's so easy for you. Then you successfully peel off the back of the beans. You see, as I'm doing now, you see like the beans now is still in the seed, it didn't blend, and it's so easy for me to wash out. So the next thing you have to do is to, depending on the kind of blender you're using to blend your beans, I'll advise you to soak it for a while. If you're using an industrial blender, you can proceed to blend immediately. If you are using, depends on the blender you have at home, you can soak it for a while so it can easily blend with your blender. Yes, unless you have a very good blender, then you can proceed to blend. But the softer it is, the easier for you to blend. That's it. If you are using like, I don't want to call the name of the blender, so it depends on the blender you have at home. That's determine the kind of the how long you will soak your beans to blend. That's it. So the next thing you have to do is to blend your beans. When blending your beans, add your ingredients and blend everything together. Like me, I only use onions and pepper for my akara. So the main thing for getting a very good akara is the consistency of your beans batter or your akara batter. If it is watery at the initial time, that's where you start to fail in your akara. So start with adding small water to get a good consistency of akara. Yes, mind how you add your water. And one thing you have to know, if you soak your beans for a long time, know that the beans have already soaked enough water. So be very careful when adding water there. So like another one is make sure you get a smooth texture of akara. So you see the blender I use my Ninja blender to blend it. So I have to transfer it to the smaller one, my smoothie blender, to make it more smooth and fluffy. So you need to get a very smooth and fluffy texture for akara. So that's it. If you have a blender, you can reblend for second time to get that fluffy and smooth and soft texture. Yeah. So please, you guys should tag wishing Miss Blender. Let them come to my aid. I need that blender too. So joke apart. Let's continue with my explanation. So you need a very not that thick, smooth, soft, and fluffy texture for akara. So if you don't have a very good blender, you can blend your beans 2 times. That's why some of them, those street people, they will still come back, transfer it into their mortar, use their pestle to smooth it, to remove that excess air, and to get a fluffy texture. So that's number one thing you have to know. If you want to get a very good quality of akara, the quantity of water you use to blend it matters, and how smooth and fluffy it is. So I will advise you, depending on the kind of blender you have at home, after the first one, they blend it. Yes, so that's the thing. Then we proceed to fry the akara. What do you use to fry akara? Akara need a deep frying pan and oil, so you don't have to be stingy with oil. Yes. So you see the consistency of the akara, the my beans batter or the akara batter, I know what you call it. You see, it's not thick, it's not water. So I have to heat up my pan, then transfer my boiling enough oil. Yes, you don't need a shallow pan, you need a deep frying pan or a pot if you don't have a frying pan. Then you proceed to pour in the oil, enough oil to fry. Another thing I do is before I fry my akara, I don't mix salt in all the my beans batter or in all the beans I grinded. I scoop it batch by batch. The first batch I will fry, I will add salt to taste. You know why? If you have a watery batter or a watery beans, blended beans at initial time, if you add water into it before you fry everything, depends on the quantity of beans you have, all the beans, the blended beans might be too watery because what salt is somehow water. It dissolves to water when added into something. You can check it. If you put salt and leave it open, before you know it, it will dissolve to water. So it's also a means of controlling the water that goes into the blended beans just to control it. So that's how I do my own, and it's been working for me. So I scoop the part I want, add the salt to my taste, and it will help you to control your thoughts. Yes, the salt you put in the beans, because you know beans and salt, they are two parallel lines. So even if it's the first one is too salt, you can still adjust. So the next thing I do is when my oil heats up, please let your stove be in medium heat. Once it's heat up, you proceed to fry your akara. That's it. So easy and simple. I try to take my time to explain this thing very well so that anyone you can understand it. And if there's anywhere you are still confused, please ask me a question in the comment section. Anytime I see it, I'll come back to reply or do a video to explain more. So that's it. Then at a time, you have to check and flip the other side. Please don't let your stove not be in high heat or else the akara will get burned. Let it be in medium heat. Just take your time to flip the other side so that the both side will be evenly brown. Before you know it, you have a good homemade akara for you. See the way I'm doing it, and don't forget to use whisker to be as in whisking it anytime before you fry. Normally do it. You see all these things, I've been doing it and it's been working for me, and the people I've explained this thing to, and they work for you. Seriously, I promise you, if you follow this process, you can comfortably do your akara too. So this video I'm doing, some of you know me, I'm not in Nigeria, I'm in Canada, and I try to give my family Nigerian delicacy all the time. I did this video right away from Canada. So anytime I'm off weekend, I normally fry akara, cook up all this native food. I do it. So distance is not a barrier for you to enjoy your craving or your Nigerian delicacy. So that's it. If you're craving for akara and you watch this video to the end and you cannot do your akara at home, comfortable do your akara at home, I don't know how to explain myself again. I took my time to explain this video from the beginning to the end. By first of all, how to wash your beans, to blend the beans, what you need to do your akara. Once you get a very consistency at the beginning, the blending and everything, then be careful with the salt. Get your pan with enough oil, deep pan with enough oil, my dear. Get your scooping spoon, anything that can help you to scoop the beans. Did you see this akara? If I tell you it's not a sweet Nigerian akara, will you know? Came out very nice, delicious, and some people say add crayfish, everything in their beans, in their akara, in their beans before frying for akara. I don't know whether you guys are cooking moi moi or akara. Anyway, it's your choice, but I believe akara should be akara. Moi moi should be moi moi with onions and pepper. I think it's good to go off akara, to go to akara, to still get that sweet taste of akara, and that's it for from my side. You can add whatever you want to add. It depends on your taste bud. So this is the last one. My husband wants his akara more spicy, so this is why I added this more spicy in this last one. The akara is spicy before, but he wants it more spicy. Then I put more salt, stir, and fry the akara, and that's the last batch. We enjoyed our akara very well with custard. You can pair your own with whatever you want. Okay guys, thank you so much. I hope this video gets you well. I hope you get enough information about how to fry akara comfortable from your home. I hope this video served you very well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you watch this video to this end. And for my oldies, you guys are the best. I love you guys. Thank you so much. It's still me, sharing my blessing. Saying hi to you guys all the way from Canada, Calgary, Alberta. I love you guys as always. Please don't forget again to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And this is outcome of the Butakala. I love you guys. Remember, the spicy and not spicy. Bye bye.